السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Translation: I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the rejected. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. By time, indeed mankind is in loss, except for those who have believed and done righteous deeds and advised each other to truth and advised each other to patience. Surah Al-Asr, chapter number 103. Jazakumullah khair.
Types of debate, such as are traditional gender roles discriminatory and is racism in India real or overblown? All debates were moderated by accomplished alumni of JBAS, Ms. Sanata Bassum, Ms. Aditi Shanmugam, Ms. Nivedita Satish Kumar, Ms. Kirtika Nagaraj and Ms. Samiha Sheikh. Through this event, we discovered that JBAS has many talented speakers and debaters. The first prize was won by the Department of Psychology, the second prize was won by the Department of English, the third prize by the Department of Mathematics. We then conducted the first day first show on August 19th to virtually welcome the first year students to our college. The principal, vice principal and all the teachers welcomed the students, and the singing and dance team put forth a vibrant cultural performance. Next, the Teachers' Day was celebrated online with a tribute video for our teachers, comprising of a poem, a short skit and various works of art done by the students of JBAS. We then had our investiture ceremony on the 19th of October, the chief guest for which was Mrs. Reshma Khan, a JBS alumni who is the head of a prominent marketing consultancy in New York. The event was hosted on the virtual WebEx platform and live streamed on the siet JBS YouTube channel. Under the direction of the State Higher Education Department, we conducted the Youth Awakening Day program on the 15th of October to commemorate the life and work of the revered missile man of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Interdepartmental essay writing and elocution competitions were held. Next, we had Classic 2020, the Freshers' Eve, conducted virtually on the 24th of October. The theme of the event was classic novels in today's setting, where each of the departments was given one classic novel which they had to turn into a short play, merging the past and the present to come up with a brand new tale of Around the World in 80 Days and the Department of Physics for their portrayal of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Student Union Day was conducted on the 4th of February 2021, where the Students' Council 2019 to 2020 were felicitated with their service trophies, and the Student Council 2020 to 2021 received their badges for their respective posts. The offline welcoming ceremony for the freshers, known as the First Day First Show, was conducted on the 10th of February. The event was held in the Sports Pavilion. The much-awaited annual interdepartmental cultural event was held offline on the 20th and 27th of February. The event was titled Epiphany, where each of the departments were given a quote which they had to incorporate into all of their performances. Over the span of 2 days, we witnessed a confluence of cultural and literary events. The event was held in the Golden Jubilee Seminar Hall and live streamed to the student community on the siet JBAS YouTube channel. In order to encourage the students of JBAS to vote, an essay writing competition on the topic 100% vote was held on March 3rd. The students from all the departments showcased their powerful writing skills during this event. The annual intercollegiate event of JBAS, Charisma 2021, was conducted online this year from 11th to 24th of April with the theme Utopia, symbolizing hope and positivity. There were 5 different events for participants to show their talents: abstract art, mono act, group singing, breaking news, and classical dance. After all these events, I think it's alright to say that 2020 to 2021 was a very eventful year for the Student Council of JBS. We held 12 plus events, the highlight of each event being the students who showcased their excellent talent in different areas, a success to the aim that we set out to achieve. I like to conclude with this quote that I came across, which said, "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust the sails to reach my destination." And for the Students' Council of 2020 to 2021, the winds blew from all different directions. But it is with a lot of pride and gratitude that I can say that our boat reached its destination safe, sound, and happy. All of this couldn't be possible without the excellent members that set sail on this journey together. Thank you.
I take this opportunity to introduce our eminent chief guest of the day, Dr. A. Shahin Sultana Ma'am. Her inspiring journey began in the portals of this reputed institution, JBAS College for Women. She pursued her bachelor's in zoology at the University of Madras in 1981. She did her master's degree in English literature in 1983. She completed her PhD in English language teaching in 2003 at Anna University. She is a senior professor of English with 36 years of experience at B.S. Abdurrahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology. She was the Dean at School of Social Sciences and Humanities. As a member of Syllabus Committee at Anna University and B.S. Abdurrahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology, she designed syllabi of various courses related to English. She played an important role in signing the Memorandum of Understanding with Cambridge Assessment at the University of Cambridge and made the institution a BEC Centre. The university became the pioneer in the whole south of India by signing the Memorandum of Understanding. She organized the ICSSR sponsored National Conference and the ICMR National Conference. She has also presented papers at the national and international conferences. As the chairperson, she conducted sessions during the national and international conferences and seminars. She has published papers in Scopus indexed national and international journals. As a research supervisor, she has also guided 3 PhD scholars and 1 MPhil scholar. She is an editorial member and reviewer of TESOL International Journal. She has won the Extra Mile Award for her continuous excellence in 2019 by the University of Cambridge. She has been recognized as the Best Staff of the Year 2015 to 2016 and was awarded the All-Rounder Award by the University of Cambridge. You truly are an inspiring role model to all of us, ma'am, and we thank you for accepting our invitation for the Valedictory and Investiture ceremony of the Students' Council. I now request Madam Principal to hand over the bouquet to our chief guest.
Respected Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Shahin Sultana, the Vice Principal, Dr. Abdul Aziz, the Controller of Examination, Dr. Mercy Rajashekar, Student Council Coordinator, Dr. Aruna, Dr. Moina, Dr. Aisha Zinga, and my dear council members of, that is past and present council members, department secretaries, all students and the faculty members, Islamic greetings of peace, blessings, and mercy of God be shower upon all. Institutions are often led by the management and staff. It is we, that is the management and staff, decide the way in which the institution should progress, what programs to offer, how best to improve the infrastructure, and what all activities to be offered so that we may create the best and successful professional for tomorrow's world. But the best institutions are led not by the management and the faculty, but also with the help of the students. It is essential that the biggest stakeholders of the institutions, that is always taken into consideration, are the students. They are the ones who take forward the name of the institution beyond the four walls of the campus. You are all the ambassadors of, and you are our legacies. And their individual success adds to the collective success of our institution. Out of all the students, the chosen few outstanding students who form a part of the Students' Council are class apart. They have within the ability to not just hear the thoughts and of thousands of students, but to convey in a manner that each and every voice is heard. I commend the exemplary nature of work conducted by the outgoing batch of the Students' Council 2020-21 in the middle of the pandemic. Without having access to the institution, they have acted in a manner that represented the entire institution, and every other student has benefited from their efforts. I think the presentation made by the Zainab Chaudhary was a proof for what they have been done for the last as the student council members. I acknowledge and appreciate each one of them for their efforts, and of course I would say that unprecedented situation call for the unprecedented leaders. And I also witnessed your yeoman services with no compromises and without giving up or losing heart at all situations, very happily work to the best of your abilities. I would like to congratulate and praise every member of the outgoing student council for the excellent work that you have carried out in the past year. My best wishes and sincere prayer to the Almighty to give you success in all walks of life. The journey is still difficult, and with this transition from pandemic towards returning back to normal, the next batch of the leaders, that is 21-22, have been bigger responsibilities. But I am confident, as I have witnessed the zeal they have to take up all responsibilities to the best of their efforts. I am sure you will rise to the occasion and ensure that larger student community is welcome and integrated with the institution as things go back to the normal in the near future. Therefore, I wish the best of luck to the outgoing student council to continue to the great leaders of for tomorrow, and I wish the incoming student council to be the best leaders they can possibly be today for the institution and for the students. With this, I wish each and every one of you good luck and best wishes for a bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your ever-inspiring words.
Cultural event was held offline on the 20th and 27th of February. The event was titled Epiphany, where each of the departments were given a code which they had to incorporate into all of their performances. Over the span of 2 days, we witnessed a confluence of cultural and literary events. The event was held in the Golden Jubilee Seminar Hall and live streamed to the student community on the SIT JBS YouTube channel. In order to encourage the students of JBS to vote, an essay writing competition on the topic 100% vote was held on March 3rd. The students from all the departments showcased their powerful writing skills during this event. The annual intercollegiate event of JBAS, Charisma 2021, was conducted online this year from 11th to 24th of April with the theme Utopia, symbolizing hope and positivity. There were 5 different events for participants to show their talents: abstract art, mono act, group singing, breaking news, and classical dance. After all these events, I think it's alright to say that 2020 to 2021 was a very eventful year for the Student Council of JBS. We held 12 plus events, the highlight of each event being the students, who showcased their excellent talent in different areas, a success to the aim that we set out to achieve. I'd like to conclude with this quote that I came across, which said, "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust the sails to reach my destination." And for the Students' Council of 2020 to 2021, the winds blew from all different directions. But it is with a lot of pride and gratitude that I can say that our boat reached its destination safe, sound, and happy. All of this wouldn't be possible without the excellent members that set sail on this journey together. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Zainab. I request our honorable dignitaries to kindly come up on the dais.
Get the right to take this off. If needed, this is just like the students have to raise what, Mom? I just don't get the
We now request our respected principal, Madam Dr. Shahnaz Ahmed, to address the gathering.
Respected Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Shahin Sultana, the Vice Principal, Dr. Abdul Aziz, the Controller of Examination, Dr. Rajesh, Student Council Coordinator, Dr. Aruna, Dr. Moina, Dr. Aisha Zina, my dear council members of the revision, past and present council members, department secretaries, all students and faculty members, Islamic greetings of peace, blessings and mercy of God be showered upon all. Institution are often led by the management and what programs to offer, how best to improve the infrastructure and what all activities to be offered so that we may create the best and but the management and the faculty, but also with the help of the students. It is essential that the biggest stakeholders of the institutions, that is always taken into consideration, are the students. They are the ones who take forward the name of the institution beyond the four walls of the campus. You are all the ambassadors of, and you are our legacies. And their individual success adds to the collective success of our institution. Out of all the students, the chosen few outstanding students who form a part of the students' council are class apart. They have within the ability to not just hear the thoughts and of thousands of students, but to convey in a manner that each and every voice is heard loud and clear by the decision makers. Being leaders is difficult task indeed, but I commend the exemplary nature of work conducted by the outgoing batch of the Students' Council 2020-21 in the middle of the pandemic. Without having access to the institution, they have acted in a manner that represented the entire institution, and every other student has benefited from their efforts. I think the presentation made by the Zainab Chaudhary was a proof for what they have been done for the last academic as a student council members. I acknowledge and appreciate each one of them for their efforts, and of course I would say that unprecedented situation call for the unprecedented leaders. And I also witnessed your yeoman services with no compromises and without giving up or losing heart at all situations, very happily work to the best of their abilities. I would like to congratulate and praise every member of the outgoing student council for the excellent work that you have carried out in the past year. My best wishes and sincere prayer to the Almighty to give you success in all walks of life. The journey is still difficult, and with this transition from pandemic towards returning back to normal, the next batch of the leaders, that is 21-22, have been bigger responsibilities. But I am confident, as I have witnessed the zeal they have to take up all responsibilities to the best of their efforts. I am sure you will rise to the occasion and ensure that larger student community is welcome and integrated with the institution as things go back to the normal in the near future. Therefore, I wish the best of luck to the outgoing student council to continue to the great leaders of for tomorrow, and I wish the incoming student council to be the best leaders they can possibly be today for the institution and for the students. With this, I wish each and every one of you good luck and best wishes for a bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your ever-inspiring words.
We now call upon the President, Ms. Nilofer Rahmatullah, to introduce our Chief Guest.
I take this opportunity to introduce our eminent Chief Guest of the day, Dr. A. Shahid Sultana Ma'am. Her inspiring journey began in the portals of this reputed institution, jbas College for Women. She pursued her bachelor's in zoology at the University of Madras in 1981. She did her master's degree in English literature in 1983.
She completed her PhD in English language teaching in 2003 at Anna University. She is a senior professor of English with 36 years of experience at B.S. Abdul Rahman, Present Institute of Science and Technology. She was the dean of School of Social Sciences and Humanities. As a member of Syllabus Committee at Anna University and B.S. Abdul Rahman Present Institute of Science and Technology, she designed syllabi of various courses related to English. She played an important role in signing the Memorandum of Understanding with Cambridge Assessment at the University of Cambridge and with the institution of the Easy Centre. The university became the pioneer in the whole south of India by signing the Memorandum of Understanding. She organized the ICSSR sponsored National Conference and the ICMR National Conference. She has also presented papers at the national and international conferences. As the chairperson, she conducted sessions during the national and international conferences and seminars. She has published papers in Scopus Index national and international journals. As a research supervisor, she has also guided 3 PhD scholars and 1 MPhil scholar. She is an editorial member and reviewer of TESOL International Journal. She has won the Extra Mile Award for her continuous excellence in 2019 by the University of Cambridge. She had 2016 and was awarded the All-Rounder Award with the University of Cambridge. This will be an investiture ceremony of the Students' Council. I now request Madam Principal to hand over the bouquet to our Chief Guest. I now request our distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. A. Shahil Sultana, to address the gathering. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Respected Principal, Vice Principal, student coordinators, and my dear students, for inviting me to my alma mater and for giving me the pleasant task of addressing the students of this prestigious college. I have no words to express my feelings. I am very much delighted to know that this college has been awarded A grade by NAC, and also that UGC has granted this college with potential for excellent status. So it gives me a sense of pride as the alumnus of this college that my alma mater has achieved such recognition. So I am happy to be here addressing the young minds in whom I see a lot of energy, enthusiasm, and the ability to win laurels for this institution. Students, as I stand before you, my memory goes down the lane. About 35 years ago, I joined this institution. I got admission into Investiture. So I entered this institution, I walked into this institution with a lot of energy, enthusiasm, and of course, I had a dream, a concrete dream of achieving something great in my life. I followed my dream, and I did not rest until my dream transformed into a reality. I would like to quote APJ Abdul Kalam's words: to succeed in your mission, You must have single-minded devotion to your goal. So you have to have a dream, and in order to achieve this, you have to persevere. So it is not an easy task to follow your goal or your dream. The qualities that you require are perseverance, enthusiasm, passion, devotion, courage, and determination. So all these will transform your dream into a reality. To quote the words of Walt Disney, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Students, you will need to have the courage and the determination, come what may. You may have obstacles, challenges. I too faced obstacles, challenges in my way, in my path to reach the goal, but nothing deterred me, nothing discouraged me from reaching my goal. So I would like to follow that. Whatever may be the challenges, face it. Be courageous. My family members tell me your big goal. Yes, we have to have that boldness and courage to face until you have reached the goal. Continue to work towards it. Now, as for this occasion of the formation of Students' Council, I would like to congratulate the new members who are going to take the oath in a short while from now to uplift the glory of this college. Students, the torch of excellence will be passed on to you by members of the previous council. So once the baton has changed hands, you have to run your lap as their predecessors have done and performed their role well. Of course, we will have to take over the responsibilities immediately, and I hope the responsibilities may include taking initiatives to conduct events, various events or activities that will promote an environment conducive to the education and personal development of their fellow students. Of course, you may have to express their views and concerns and enhance communication between their students and the management, between the faculty members, and you have to take care of the fact that you promote the vision of your college and add up to prestige in the eyes of the society in doing such a job or in carrying over such responsibilities. Now, in order to achieve this, you need to be committed, be responsible. You have to have the leadership quality in you, like communication skills, organization skills. You need to demonstrate them. You need to demonstrate organizational planning skills, or you need to plan so many events or activities and ensure success. Now, in this context, for talking about leadership skills and communication skills, I would like to highlight the importance of soft skills. of language. Grammatical accuracy has to be taken care of. So unless or otherwise, the messages that you send across to the people are very clear and correct, you know, people will not be able to understand. Vague messages, okay, will lead to no, I mean unclarity also. So you need to develop speaking skills and the writing skills in order that you succeed in today's globalized context, technological context. Now in this connection, I have a piece of advice to you. I would suggest that you take up Business English certificate courses offered by Cambridge Assessment English, which forms part of the Cambridge University. For these courses, will give you a good foundation in communication skills, which will boost your confidence level to communicate even in international work environments. And the certificates given by the Cambridge The certificates given by the Cambridge University are recognized at international level. So we at BS Abdul Rahman Crescent Institute of Technology, as mentioned by her, we signed a memorandum of understanding with the Cambridge Assessment English, which is one of the departments of Cambridge University, with the aim of developing the communicative competence of our students. So according to the MOU, we made the courses mandatory to all the students of second year and third year BTech. And of course, we have been successfully conducting these courses and the related exams for more than 10 years, and almost all of them, our students, almost all of them clear the exam and they pass out, getting very good grades. So in order that to develop your skills, you can take up this business English certificate courses, which are equivalent to TOEFL. And you know, all these are recognized at world level to gain admission in universities, foreign universities, or especially business English certificate courses are recognized, you know, when you apply for a job. And these courses are offered at 3 levels. They are called as preliminary level, vantage level, and higher level. So we start up to vantage level because the higher is a very high level, so the very high standard. So that is why we conduct courses preliminary level and vantage level. Vantage level especially is recognized in almost all the some of the big software companies, both in India and then abroad also. So that is my suggestion for you. So you need to develop these skills. Of course, realizing the importance of these soft skills and communication skills. Of late, many colleges have come forward, or they have started organizing these courses. So as students, you have to seize the opportunities given to you in order to attain professional success. With these few words, I congratulate the members of the outgoing council for having done their duty to the utmost satisfaction and appreciation of the college. Okay, when she read out the student president, I could see, you know, the enormity of the work, the events, the various events conducted by you. They need a lot of appreciation from us. Finally, I would like to close by quoting the words of our ex-president APJ Abdul Kalam for the youth. As you are the leaders of tomorrow, I thought it would be apt to quote his poem, Song of the Youth. Me and my nation India, as a young citizen of India, armed with technology, knowledge and love for my nation, I realize small aim is a crime. I will work and sweat for a great vision, the vision of transforming India into a developed nation, powered by economic strength with value system. I am one of the citizens of the billion. Only the vision will ignite the billion souls. It has entered into me. The ignited soul, compared to any resource, is the most powerful resource on the earth, above the earth, and under the earth. I will keep the lamp of knowledge living to achieve the vision of developed India. And the message that I want to leave behind you is be united with one heart and one voice and say loudly that you will do your best to make this year the most successful, joyous, and memorable for yourselves and for your college. I thank you once again for giving me the opportunity. All the best. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your ever-inspiring words. Speech is power. Speech is to persuade, to convert, to compel, said Ralph Waldo Emerson. We now call upon the outgoing General Secretary, Ms. Zainab Chaudhary, to enter the Co-Council's address.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning again. As our tenure as student leaders comes to an end, there are a few people without whom this could not have been possible. I would like to thank respected Madam Principal Dr. Shahnaz Ahmad and respected Madam Vice Principal Dr. Amatul Aziz, who have always encouraged us to do more and supported all of our ideas. I would also like to thank our Administrative Officer, Matina Fazil Ma'am, for her constant help and support in all of our logistical needs. Wholeheartedly, I thank our coordinators, Dr. Aruna Ma'am, Dr. Moina Ma'am, and Aisazina Ma'am, who listen to all of our ideas, but they are our biggest critics as well, pushing us to do better. But they are our biggest critics because in the end they help us become the best version of ourselves. I'd like to thank our volunteers and so many others who have helped us at this level. As we now pass on the mantle to the next council, if there was one thing I'd say on behalf of my team, is that it might look very daunting now. You might feel like sometimes that you won't be able to do it, but know that the students have elected you, and that will be your driving force, and you will be able to do it all as a team. To the upcoming student council, you will do a wonderful job. And this is the Student Council 2020 to 2021 of Justice Bashir Ahmed Said College for Women, officially signing off. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Zainab. Success is built on the foundation of courage, responsibility, and hard work. Hard work doesn't go unnoticed, and verily, one day the rewards do follow. We request our Honorable Chief Guest, Madam Dr. A. Shani Sultana, to felicitate our office bearers with the profits. From the core council. From the core council, the president, Mustafa Tabassum. General Secretary, stand up proudly. The Treasurer, Nilhar Patel. The Cultural Secretary, Sandra Sarvin. The Literary and Debating Secretary, Mahila Fatima. The Joint Secretary, Nilofer Rahmatullah. From the External Council, the School Secretaries, Tasik Tausuk SP and Yarki G. The Placement Secretaries, Mahatami A. Divya Shriti and Aisha Mulahar. The Enviro Club Secretaries, Ashika A. and Yogeshri D. The NCC Secretary, Devi G. The NSS Secretaries, Faiza Riyaz, Asma F. and Zira Irfana. The RI Secretaries, Kausar Akala and Samir Kapoor. The YRC Secretaries, Srimati A. and Gayatri B. The Center for Women Studies Secretaries, Vajra Kausar and Kritika Achalakshmi. Likewise, secretaries Shruti F. Saba Pratima and F. From Department and Assistant Department Secretary, the Department Secretary of Historical Studies. The photographer Narmada Nitin of from the Department and Assistant Department Secretary, the Department Secretary of Historical Science, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Political Science, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Economics, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of English, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Mathematics, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Physics, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Plant Biology, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Zoology, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Psychology, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Home Science, the Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Biochemistry,
Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Commerce. The volunteers, Marcina, Khadija, Bhuvaneshwari, Zainab, Reshma, Namira, Nisha Nandini, Mahmooda Bibi, thank you, ma'am. We kindly request you to take your seat. Now we call upon our honorable principal, Madam Dr. Shamas Arvind, to give away the badges. Can I also call upon the chief guest, Madam Dr. A. Shahin Sultana, to report the badges to the upcoming council. From the core council, the president, Lofer Rahmatullah. The General Secretary, Aisha Siddiqa. The Treasurer, Mariam Fatima N. The Literary and Debating Secretary, Abdul Siddiqa S. The Culture Secretary is Bajir. The Joint Secretary is Tanya Kalbasam. Afrin Fatima I, and Madhumita G.K. The principal secretaries Aisha Bushra, Sabri Musuha, and Shalini Das. The Envelope Club secretaries Rahmatulisa S. and Yasmin S.B. The NCT secretaries The NCT secretaries Almaz J and Shakti Sandana S. The NSS secretaries Aisha Shulaiha, Nasiha Z and Rashmi Rafi. The library secretary Shabnam D. The YRC secretaries Pavitra M and Savya Shruti Y. The Center for Women Studies secretaries Anamika M and Rizwana A. The Live Choir secretaries Nitya V and Sheikh Moina. The photographer Indu P. From the department and assistant department secretaries, the department secretary and the assistant department secretary of historical studies. From the department and assistant department secretary, the department secretary and the assistant department secretary. Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Physics. The Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Chemistry. The Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Plant Biology. The Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Zoology. The Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Psychology. The Department Secretary and the Assistant Department Secretary of Home Science.
The General Secretary, Aisha Siddiqa.
அக்கா வர்றதுல தானே இருக்கணும்.
The Treasurer, Mariam Fatima N. The Literary and Debating Secretary, Afra Siddiqa S. The Culture Secretary is Bajir. The Joint Secretary is Sadia Tabassum. From the External Council, the Sports Secretaries are Afrin Fatima I and Madhumita G.K. The Placement Secretaries, Aisha Bushra, Safrin Masuha and Shalini Das. The Enviro Club Secretaries, Rahmatunisa S and Yasmin S.P. The NCC secretaries. The NCC secretaries Almaz G and Shakti Sandana S.
கை வலிச்சு தள்ளுதாக்கு. எல்லாருக்கும் எடுத்தேன், நீங்கள் உங்களுக்கு சரியாகவே வரலையேக்கா. சார் நான் ஃபோனில் எடுத்துருந்தா கூட நல்லா எடுத்துருப்பேன். திரும்பி லாஸ்ட் ஒரு தடவை போய்.
The department secretary and the assistant department secretary of physics.
எந்த பட்டன் காமிக்கணும்?
The department secretary and the assistant department secretary of chemistry. The department secretary and the assistant department secretary of plant biology. The department secretary and the assistant department secretary of zoology. The department secretary and the assistant department secretary of psychology.
எத்தனை வருஷமாக்கா ஃபோட்டோ எடுக்கிறீங்க? சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து ஃபோட்டோஸ்லாம் ரொம்ப
The department secretary. The outgoing General Secretary to pass on the light to the current General Secretary, Ms. Aisha Sittika. The outgoing Treasurer to pass on the light to the current Treasurer, Ms. N. Mariam Fatima. The outgoing Cultural Secretary to pass on the light to the current Cultural Secretary, to Ms. J. Isba. The outgoing Literary and Debating Secretary to pass on the light to the current Literary and Debating Secretary, Ms. S. Abdul Siddiqa. The outgoing Joint Secretary to pass on the light to the current Joint Secretary, Ms. Sadia Tabassum.
ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிடுவா
Students Council 2021 to 2022.
Of the Students Council 2021 to 2022.
Take an oath that we will strive hard to the best of our abilities for the betterment of our college. We will work hand in hand with full cooperation and bring laurels to our institution. Thank you.
Wow, wasn't that just splendid? Give yourselves a big round of applause once more. Now, without further ado, let's move on to the part we have all been waiting for. The announcement of the best department of the academic year, runner-up. We begin with the runner-up trophy. I invite Madam Vice Principal Dr. Amatul Aziz to announce the runner-up place and hand over the rolling trophy for the same.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to one and all present here, to respected members of the dais, the guest of honor of today, Dr. Shahin Sultana ma'am, Madam Principal, Dr. Shahnaz Ahmad, a Controller of Examinations, Dr. Mercy Rajasekhar ma'am, the Vice Principal of the afternoon session, Dr. Firdaus Jahan, the staff coordinators who are gathered here, and the faculty members who are here from the different departments, and student council of the outgoing batch as well as the incoming batch, and dear students who are gathered here, all the department secretaries, the assistant department secretaries. I would just like to, before I just announce, my job has been given today to announce the runner-up and the winners of the best outgoing department of 2020-2021. Indeed, so much has been spoken about, and still we are in, we are facing the challenges. It's continuing, it has not ended. But I would, from my side, I would like to laud and give my full appreciation to this outgoing batch, the batch of 2020-21, which did an excellent job. We were faced with everyone across the globe, but because of this, they were not walked down, they were not discouraged. Standing ovation definitely they require. So they were not walked down by what was the challenge that we have to do everything online, and they took it up just like that. They took it up and they did event after event, activities, programs, and the annual report said it all. So it is really kudos to everyone, the team, the top level, as well as all the students who have risen up to this occasion. So congratulations and my full marks to them. So here I am to announce the runner-up of the last year 2020-21, the best department runner-up trophy. Any guesses? It goes to the postgraduate and research department of zoology, and they get 2,230 points. Congratulations.
I request our chief guest to kindly join the celebration.
Congratulations to the Department of Zoology. I now request Madam Principal to announce the name of the winning Department of the Year and give away the ever-rolling trophy for the same.
I'm very happy to announce the overall best department for the academic year 2020-2021. Can you guess? Sorry? Yes, as usual, they have been consistently getting this award every year. I congratulate the department and the department secretary. All sector. Aisha, sit there.
Congratulations to the Department of Psychology. I now request Madam Principal again to announce the name of the best outgoing student and give away the trophy and certificate to the winner.
I am truly happy and very glad to announce the best outgoing student for the academic year 2020-2021. She really deserves it. She has done wonderful and her contribution for the institution is something amazing and marvelous. I appreciate and I am very happy to announce it is Menina for
Thank you. That was a surprise. I just wanted to say two things. I've taken permission to say two things. First of all, I know it's not possible, but if I could, I would share it with these four phenomenal women. They are my family. They are everything to me in JBS. And each and every one of them could have deserved the award. I just wanted to say that. And on a very personal note, I would like to dedicate this award to someone very special to the council, Ms. Aisha Zuha. She is the future council. If you don't know her, you have to get in touch with her. She is phenomenal. She is a role model. And as VP ma'am said, the reason why we were able to go on without any problems this year was because of Zuha. Thank you, Zuha. And thank you, JBAS, for thinking I deserve this award. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahina, and congratulations to all the winners. The agenda for the upcoming academic year will be presented by the President, Ms. Nilofer Rahmatullah. As the President of the Students' Council, I now present to you the agenda for the forthcoming year 2021 to 2022. We started with our first event, Reflections, a trip down the memory lane, which was organized in the month of August 2021 for the outgoing students of our college. This event was inspired by the memories of the college life. Snippets of these memories were shared in the form of poems, photographs, artworks, memes, and videos. The future events scheduled to be hosted by the Students' Council are the Teachers' Day celebration, which will be organized to honor the teachers of JBAS College and celebrate their contribution to enriching the lives of students. The first day first show will be conducted to welcome the first year students to the campus, give them a glimpse of the JBAS life and prepare them for the large array of experiences the college has to offer. The next major event will be the Freshers' Eve, organized to provide a platform to the newest members of the JBAS family, the first year students, to showcase their vibrant talents. The Freshers' Eve will be followed by the annual Interdepartmental Cultural Fest, where 13 departments will compete against each other in a confluence of cultural, literary and artistic events. The next event will be the Literary Fest, which is conducted to promote the literature, drama and debating skills of the students. Last but not the least, we will be conducting the much awaited annual Intercollegiate Fest, Charisma, during which all the colleges from across the city will assemble in the JBA's campus to compete in various exciting cultural fests. Starting from this academic year, the Students' Council will bring into effect the Code of Practice for the Students' Council, which will act as a constitution for the council members and detail their duties and responsibilities along with a self-declaration guiding them to the code. The Code of Practice was drafted by the Core Council 2020 to 2021 with the aim of making a streamlined protocol for the young leaders of our college. On behalf of the Students' Council, I conclude by stating that this year will be a memorable one for all of us. Now, I call upon the Core Council 2020 to 2021 to present the newly drafted Code of Practice to Madam Principal Dr. Shahnaz Ahmed. I request Madam Principal to hand over the memento to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. A. Shahin Sultana Ma'am, as a token of gratitude. Thank you, Nilofer. The greatest gift you can give someone is time. And it's time to thank everyone who made this event memorable. We now call upon the General Secretary, Ms. Aisha Siddiqa, to deliver the word of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of the Students' Council, I take immense pleasure in proposing the vote of thanks for the Valedictory and Investiture ceremony of the Students' Council. First of all, I thank the Almighty for showering His blessings upon us always. I extend my gratitude to the Chief Guest, Dr. A. Shahin Sultana Ma'am, for gracing this occasion in spite of her busy schedule. I I take this opportunity to thank our respected Madam Principal, Dr. Shahnaz Ahmed, Vice Principal from forenoon and afternoon sessions, heads of the department, student coordinators, and all the teachers for their immense support. My sincere thanks to Anis ma'am for live streaming the event in our YouTube platform. I thank Sardar Bhai, Sudalai sir, and the supervisor for their logistic support. I extend my special thanks to my fellow council members, volunteers, and MCs for making this event a great success. I would also like to thank the Students' Council of 2020 to 2021 for being a part of this event. Once again, I thank one and all for being a great audience. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Aisha. Now, we call upon the outgoing Student Council for a small performance.
Before we disperse, the Students' Council 2020 to 21 would like to perform one last tribute to the college in the form of a pleasant goodbye. From us to JBAS, a final token of love and gratitude. Enjoy.
We walk in, going none, like strangers, like pedestrians on a busy street. And now we are here.
Forgotten friends, closer than family, bound by endless hours of toil, and united by the pleasurable weight of leadership. We rose, we grew, we created wonders. Now we take your leave. We walk out with a part of JBAS inside us.
We won't be far away. We'll always come back to the place that made us what we are. To the people who walk by us, to our wonderful teachers, our beautiful students, and our perfect campus, we will come back. Thank you, JBAS. We will miss you. With you, we leave our hearts. From you, we take home a ton of memories.
Just because everything's changing doesn't mean it's not been this way before. All you can do is try to know who your friends are as you head off to